hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the ball first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough.
Turning it on! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanier. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Grab near the marker, it's Lanier. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. That's a fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge, but it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got a little space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the stakes because he got nothing after the catch. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl. Try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass. But when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and goal where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. Finds a crease at the 20. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Past the 30. He's at the... and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it off. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive, takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Final play of the quarter coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snatches it on the right. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Marquez. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time it's complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bust through behind his pad. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the... This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons.
There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's the pressure. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look.
To the air, it's O'Neal.
They're trailing by 14 to Pittsburgh. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Lanier.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Puts it out of the air. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his... Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lockett. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's O'Neal. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect this rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. To the air, it's O'Neal. hauls it in. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His